Imagine walking through the bustling streets of ancient Egypt, where the air is filled with the scent of spices, the sound of bartering, and the sight of golden pyramids towering in the distance. But amidst all this grandeur, there's one sweet treat that stood the test of time: honey cakes. These weren't just any ordinary desserts. They were offerings to the gods, symbols of prosperity, and a staple in the lives of both the rich and the poor. So what made these honey cakes so special? And why were they considered divine? Let's travel back in time and uncover the secrets of this ancient delicacy. Honey cakes were more than just food. They were a masterpiece of simplicity and flavor. Made with just 3 key ingredients, honey, flour, and dates, these cakes were a testament to the ingenuity of ancient Egyptian bakers. But here's the twist: honey wasn't just a sweetener. It was a symbol of life and immortality. The Egyptians believed honey was a gift from the gods, and using it in their cakes was a way to honor them. Now, let's talk about the honey. In ancient Egypt, beekeeping was a sacred practice. Honey was so valuable that it was often used as currency, but its true worth lay in its connection to the divine. The Egyptians believed honey had magical properties. It could heal wounds, preserve food, and even guide souls to the afterlife. So, when they baked honey cakes, they weren't just making dessert. They were creating a bridge between the mortal world and the gods. Next up, dates. These sweet, sticky fruits were a staple in the Egyptian diet. They were easy to grow along the Nile and packed with energy, making them perfect for long journeys or hard labor. But dates weren't just practical, they were also symbolic. Their sweetness represented the abundance of the Nile, and their sticky texture was thought to bind the cake's ingredients together, just as the gods held the universe in balance. Once the ingredients were mixed, the bakers would shape the dough into small round cakes and bake them in clay ovens. These ovens were simple but effective, using hot coals to create a consistent heat. The result? Golden, fragrant cakes that were crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. But here's the fascinating part. These cakes weren't just eaten. They were often placed in tombs as offerings to the gods, ensuring the deceased had food in the afterlife. In temples, honey cakes were a key part of religious rituals. Priests would offer them to gods like Ra, the sun god, and Hathor, the goddess of love and joy. These offerings weren't just about feeding the gods. They were about showing gratitude and seeking blessings. The Egyptians believed that by sharing their food with the gods, they could maintain harmony in the world. But honey cakes weren't just for the gods. They were also enjoyed by everyday people. Families would share them during festivals, weddings, and other celebrations. Imagine sitting under the stars, the Nile flowing nearby, as you bite into a warm, honey-sweetened cake. It's a taste of history, a connection to a civilization that valued both the practical and the divine. Today, we can still experience the magic of honey cakes. Modern chefs and historians have recreated the ancient recipe, allowing us to taste a piece of history. And while we may not offer these cakes to the gods, we can still appreciate the skill and symbolism behind them. So the next time you enjoy a sweet treat, remember the ancient Egyptians and their golden honey cakes, a dessert that transcended time and connected the mortal world to the divine. Honey cakes are more than just a recipe. They're a window into the past, a reminder of how food can tell stories, honor traditions, and bring people together. So what do you think? Would you try an ancient Egyptian honey cake? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more delicious journeys through history. Until next time, keep exploring, keep tasting, and keep wondering about the stories behind every bite.